Thanks, she said. I think it had better give me some money for a new bike before I call the police. They'll be here any minute anyway, so hurry up.
Good, the police will see who was at fault.
Ha!
In the middle distance, I saw a knot of witnesses leading a policeman to the scene of the crime. The girl saw them too.
Now you will find out about China, she said.
I didn't doubt that she was right. Getting mixed up with the police was the last thing I was supposed to let happen to me. I was in Shanghai to speak Chinese, not to get the cops interested in me. I said, "I'll go with you to a bicycle shop and pay for the repairs, but no money."
New bike!
The cop and the witnesses were getting closer. I said, "Let's talk about it on the way." She smiled triumphantly, lips pressed together.
I ride. You carry my bike.
I picked up the wreckage. She vaulted onto the saddle of my machine, a $4,000 one bought on the expense account, as if she were leaving Lourdes after being cured by the patron saint of lady bicyclists. I watched her go, her legs and the rest of her in motion now. She was even better to look at. Dutiful to my vocation, I wondered why she would wear a miniskirt and that skimpy top, instead of jeans and long sleeves, if she had planned this collision, or had it planned for her. Paranoia 101, as taught to novices in a secret installation in Virginia, answered the question. Precisely because her handlers knew that her tiny wounds, her lovely face, her shining hair, her sweet body, her sharp tongue, her crackling intelligence would cause me to think with some other organ than my brain. It was obvious that this girl had been born knowing this. Oh, she was wily. So were her handlers. Nevertheless, couldn't help it. I thought, poor kid, as she weaved her way through the river of bicycles. Her figure grew smaller and smaller as she pedaled faster and faster. She turned recklessly across traffic into a side street, leaning the bicycle within centimeters of the horizontal, sprocket, pedals, and feet a blur. I kissed my bike goodbye. I thought I'd never see it or her again. I was wrong. A short way down the side street, she waited in front of a bicycle shop. Band-aids now covered her wounds. She must have had them in her backpack, just in case. Inside the shop, bicycles hung from the ceiling. She pointed.
That one!
The proprietor got it down. It was the very best bicycle available in China, therefore in the world, he said. The only one of its kind in the store, and perhaps in all of Shanghai, since this model flew out of the shops, and the manufacturer was in despair because he could not keep up with demand. He named the price. I flinched. I still held her wrecked machine in my arms. I said, "Wait a minute. What we want is to have this one repaired."
New bike,
she said. To the proprietor, I said, "How much to fix this bike?" He looked at me blankly, but did not answer. She said,
This man does not do repairs.
"Then we'll find someone who does." The girl said something to the proprietor in Shanghainese. He went to the door of his shop and shouted. In seconds, a very stern policeman appeared. In English, the girl said,
Shall I tell him you assaulted me?
"And if you do?"
Investigation.
I didn't reply. She studied my face and apparently saw what she had been hoping to see, profound anxiety. In Mandarin, she said to the policeman,
This man is new to our country. He wants to know if this is a good bike.
"The best," the policeman said.
Very expensive, worth the price.
He left without even asking for my passport. Another little thrill of suspicion ran through my mind. How did this policeman happen to be nearby? Why did he turn himself into a sales assistant? Where was his officiousness? The girl did not trouble to read my mind. She was bargaining with the proprietor, or seemed to be. They were speaking Shanghainese, a language I didn't understand. Long minutes passed. The volume rose. At last, they stopped talking. Proudly, the girl told me the staggering price she had negotiated, a month's pay for a